Welcome back. While the distance from Grand Junction to Kyiv is nearly 6,000 miles, the war in Ukraine is still managing to tear families apart right here on the Western Slope.
Our Michael Logerwell has the story.
This was the scene in May of 2022 when Dale LeGrand picked up his niece Tanya and his sister-in-law Sveta from the Denver airport after their 50-hour trip from Ukraine.
We had asked who would be willing to come live with us, and it was just two that agreed to.
Traveling from Oleshki, Ukraine, through Odessa and then Kyiv to Munich, they escaped Russian bombings. Tanya's father had already left to go fight for Ukraine.
But she had told me that he had left so fast that he didn't have a chance to tell her goodbye.
Getting the humanitarian parole visa was complicated and expensive. Dale told me it cost around $30,000 to get Tanya and Sveta to Grand Junction.
I had taught our niece how to drive.
My sister was taking English classes at the library, making friends.
Yeah.
The two had just settled in when tragedy struck again.
Her dad was shot and killed in the military in Ukraine.
Tanya told Dale and his wife Vera she had to go home.
But my mom says that she will not ever forgive me if I'm not coming home, and maybe I will not ever forgive me for not coming and saying goodbye to my dad. So I'm going home, but I will literally do everything to come back to make my mom a future. She's like literally alone, so she needs me to be there with her. And I don't want to come home because it's not a good reason to just come back home. And I don't want to go there because I can't survive it. I just can't. I can't survive it.
After her father's funeral on Christmas Day, Dale contacted immigration to get Tanya and Sveta back to the U.S.
Tried twice and they were denied twice.
Vera tried to explain.
I actually put the explanation why they left, why we didn't apply for advanced parole.
It didn't matter. They were still denied. So what's next? What's the solution? How do Tanya and Sveta get back to Grand Junction? Well, there's no easy answer. And Tanya told me over the phone, not much she can do.
Honestly, I don't think that in Ukraine right now you can do something.
Tanya said not only is the U.S. embassy not working, but embassies for other countries aren't working either. For the most part, they're safe in Kyiv for now.
I can say it's stable, we have electricity.
But there's no telling what the future may bring.
Time's important too. I mean, you talk about some of the processes, whether it takes a month, well, a month could be too long.
First on the Western Slope, Michael Logerwell, KREX 5 News.